Good morning, YouTube. Coming at you again with another rig rundown. This time will be my target setup. I don't know about anybody else, but we finally got out to be able to shoot a tournament this past weekend. It felt great. Knocked the rust off and just get back outside and shoot some tournaments. So I won't hold up any longer. This is my tournament rig for 3D, and more than likely I'll use it for indoor too. So here you go. If you can see, at a Mathews TRX38, coming in at 60 pounds, 27.5-inch draw with the 80% let off mods. Got this in a trade and it worked out good. I was a little apprehensive. I had another bow that I was going to be shooting tournaments with. I just couldn't get comfortable with it. When it shot, when I got it to shoot, or when I could shoot it the way it needed to be shot, it shot great. But I just couldn't. I couldn't be consistent with it. It just could not feel comfortable. And as soon as I got this one, right off the bat, I said, okay, feels great. It's working great. So the sight housing is a B3 housing, and this thing is very, very, very small, micro tunable. It's pretty crazy if you get a short shot at 20 and then have to go to 40 or 50. It takes a little while to get there because the gear inside is so fine that, I mean, you can crank this down to like just micro yardage points if you had them. So it's pretty crazy. My sight is a Shrewd sight, full power lens with sunshade, and then I've also got the ring shade on the back here. Got a Zebro's light. It's got a green pin coming in at 11 o'clock, and I'm gonna have to work on that. Certain targets wash out, and then a lot of times I can't not run the light. And I'd like to have situations where if I don't need the light, I don't need the light, but I'm finding that I need the light more than anything. Like I said, it's a 4-power. That's kind of what I'm starting with. I haven't run anything bigger than that. Got a specialty archery clarifier in here. And this being my first 3D rig, I need to work some of the kinks out of what I like, what I want to see. Right now, a lot of times, if I'm on target and target looks good, my pin halos. Sometimes that's not bad. Other times it gets big, and that may be because of the light. I may need to try a different color. I don't know. Hamsky rest. I run Hamsky on everything for hunting and now for target, and it's got a it's a drop away, but it's got a lizard tongue on it. I probably would be running the Trinity, but on the last target bow that I had, it was giving me a lot of jump. Every time I would shoot, it would jump, and when it did, the Trinity has the wide housing on the back, and when it would jump, it would pound my hand to the point where, like, after a day of trying to get it tuned, I had a knot on my hand. And if you shoot anything, you know that's not going to work. That's never going to work. So we eliminated some of that by going to this rest that doesn't have that bar, but also on that bow, finding out that the string stop was way too far out. So when the string hit the stop, it pushed the bow out. So anyhow, that helped some, and I've just stuck with it. Front bar, Shrewd front bar, 30-inch, running, I think this is about 3 ounces. And then the back bar is a fused back bar. Haven't gone to Shrewd. I got this one from my buddy Todd at Norris. And I think I've got 10.5 ounces on the back. Bee stinger, back bar setup, and I'm still running the engaged grip to replicate what I use on the hunting bow. I like the white. That's pretty sweet. Stands out. Running Easton Super Drive 23s, 375 spine. These are 25 7/8 carbon to carbon, and running 3 nitro vanes, and I think these are about 2 1/4 or so. Easton G-Nox and a 90 grain point. Out of this bow, I'm getting about 280, which is probably about as fast as I'm gonna get without going up in poundage. What I like about the bow right off the bat, coming from shooting the VXR 31.5, the bow felt comfortable. And to me, I don't know if I could ever be the person that where no matter how good the bow shoots, if it's not comfortable, I'm not going to shoot it. I want to be able to shoot. I want to be able to have fun with the bow. That's the whole point of doing this anyway. I don't get paid to shoot 3Ds. I pay to shoot 3Ds. So I wanted something comfortable and ultimately something that I could be confident in. This bow fits the bill. Prior to being able to work out the deal and work out the trade for this one, I seriously was thinking about buying a TRX38. My thought process behind that, and it may be a tick of conspiracy lunacy, I don't know, but my thought process was to have a bow that I could shoot targets with, but if the need arose, I could hunt with it. I've got the 31.5 now, so I didn't really need that. So now I've got this 38, and I really like that axle of 38. I'm still tweaking the draw on this thing. I've actually gone a little bit longer on the D-loop compared to my hunting bow, and I finally got my hunting bow where I almost took my hunting bow this past weekend to the tournament, but I wanted to get this one out and get it to shooting it. But my VXR, the 31.5, is money. It trips me out every time I shoot that thing. It is very solid and just puts them where it needs to put them. So I'm excited about deer season. I'm excited about being able to get back out and shoot some tournaments. And I figured I would do a quick rundown for you guys and gals if you're out there watching. It's been a little while since I posted a video, so I wanted to get something out there. I'm actually going at the end of the month to do a day with a local pro shooter. He and his wife shoot professionally. They both shoot for the same company now. Up until this past year, they both shot different companies. She shot a Mathews. She actually shot the same one. So I'm hoping for some very in-depth insight from both of them on getting this bow to where it's lights out for me. And then I can do my part, hopefully. So anyhow, there you go. There's my target setup. Hope you enjoyed that. Had a rep from my shop today, Norris Archery. Got a new t-shirt. Love it. If you're ever over in Shelby, North Carolina, stop by, check them out. Go to the back, tell Todd I sent you, and check out what he's got. Carries Mathews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Martin. So anyhow, that's it for now.